Happy Thursday. Welcome to Afternoons with Amanda on Akron and Northeast Ohio's hottest and fastest growing network, 330 to go. I am your host, Amanda Casey, and I know you don't want to talk about the weather, but let's talk about the weather. Looking at your forecast for tonight, considerable cloudiness, record low temps, -4 is what they're expecting for our low in the overnight. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy skies and a balmy high of 16 degrees. So there you go. Now you know what's going to happen for the most part. Let's jump into your news. The 2026 Akron Parks Challenge is officially open. You can nominate your favorite neighborhood park in the city of Akron. 2 parks will be selected. Each park will be awarded a $150,000 grant for park improvements. The people whose parks are chosen are going to work together with the Akron Parks Collaborative to bring their ideas to life. And whether you've participated and nominated a park in the past or you're brand new to this, they are encouraging everyone to go apply. I've been through this process before, and I do highly encourage you to do it. You can go to akronparks.org to nominate a park. And I'll give you an example. Like last year, I got into the process. I had nominated Schneider Park. I don't know if you're familiar. I know I've talked about it before, over on Mole Avenue. And the reason I nominated Schneider Park, it's a big, huge field, big, huge empty park. There's not a lot there. And I don't think there should be because there are people buried there. I suggested this park because I thought Schneider Park would be amazing if they could put some sort of memorial or some mention of the unmarked graves that continue to remain in that park, graves that people come and play soccer on top of and football and take their dogs to walk on. Like there's acknowledgement of the man who created the system that put the people in the ground there, but there's nothing at that park about the people who remain underground. I mean, my gosh. So I brought that to the city. I made it through a first round. But I mean, that was the cause I cared about. That was the park that I wanted to see have some change to it. Maybe I'll take a run at it again this year. And the same can go for you. Maybe you've got a park in your neighborhood that's rusty and beat down and you want them to put a new playground there, then go and nominate. Okay. Akron Parks Collaborative 2026 Akron Parks Challenge. Again, akronparks.org. Okay. Secondary thought on Schneider Park. We were like, well, we could put an all-inclusive playground, but okay, I don't want to get too deep into it. You go nominate your park and I'll do my thing. All right. In October of 2025, AwA, is it Coughlin? He embarked on his solo 5th run across America, historic 5,500-mile journey across 20 states over 260 days, culminating on July 4th of this year to celebrate the United States 250th anniversary. This final transcontinental run will make AwA only the 3rd person ever to cross all 50 states on foot. He's been engaging big cities and small towns, honoring everyday Americans and veterans, encouraging unity while highlighting the enduring spirit of our nation through media and storytelling. Just yesterday, AwA was seen passing through Erie, PA, and approaching the Ohio state line. From the videos I'm seeing and from what I can tell, he's most likely going to be following Route 2. So if you're trying to go and catch up with him and give him a pat on the back and give him a hello, or, you know, maybe jump in on an interview, you could probably find him today. I believe he is planning on making a stop in Cleveland at some point. But again, he's on foot. So I don't know how long that's going to take. Like, I know it takes me, what is it, like an hour and a half to get to the PA border from Cleveland. So walking, who knows? But yeah, definitely a very cool thing to watch. And we wish AwA the best of luck. Anybody doing something super positive like that, you got to give them a shout out. And speaking of super positivity, it's your McDonald's Feel Good story. This segment of good news is sponsored by your locally owned McDonald's. You can follow along for Grimace sightings and deals at McDonald's of Northeast Ohio on Facebook and Instagram. Today's Feel Good story shows us that a community embraced can be saved. The Kenmore neighborhood of Akron was not that long ago vacant and falling to crime. The Boulevard, a once shining example of small town America, has lost many of its businesses and developed an unsavory element, deterring any new businesses from coming and opening up shop, keeping residents from moving into the neighborhood. But in recent years, a rally cry has definitely been heard, and businesses like the Guitar Department and Just a Dad from Akron have been leading the charge to revival. The Better Kenmore Community Development Corporation is a huge part of improvements that have happened and are still to come, from planning and organizing events to bring people to the boulevard to helping find and allot funding for revitalization. The Better Kenmore CDC is a driving force. In continuing to bring back the vibrancy of Kenmore Boulevard, because my God, what a really cool neighborhood, such great history, and so many really amazing people that came from that area. What's up, Ripper? Just yesterday, the Better Kenmore CDC made a big announcement coming to 995/997 Kenmore Boulevard. This building right here, look at this thing, seriously. The first floor is going to be a blank canvas for commercial business, and the second floor will be 2 apartment units. They sent a big thank you out to the funders who've been so patient with them working on this project: the GAR Foundation, City of Akron, of course, Western Reserve Community Fund Development, Finance Authority of Summit County, and of course, the Summit County Land Bank. But I mean, look at this building. It's going to go from being a dilapidated eyesore to a functional and beautiful part of the community. So I definitely think that Kenmore CDC in this story qualifies as a feel-good story for sure. So keep up the great work, you guys. And for those of you watching along with the show, they always have some really amazing events going on the Boulevard in Kenmore. If you haven't been there in a long time, I highly encourage you to go and check it out. Lots of really cool businesses over there and more to come. And if you have a business, look at that. They just made a new location for you to open one up. So definitely check that out. All right. Let's talk about sports. Hey, look, Cleveland Browns, they finally hired a new head coach, Todd Monken. My bad. Okay, there he is. There he really is. I guess I think he's a little bit old, but that's because they were talking about all of these young, fresh minds that were going to come in, and we got Todd. And I know a lot of people like Todd, so I won't talk smack. Monken, the former offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens, signed a 5-year deal to become the 19th head coach in franchise history. He replaces Kevin Stefanski, of course, got fired back on January 5th after a 5-12 season and an 8-26 record over the past 2 years. Stefanski's since been hired as the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Monken emerged as the choice after a nearly month-long search that included other finalists such as Rams passing game coordinator Nate Scheelhaase and Browns defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz, who apparently left that building very angry yesterday. What's the movie? Is it Jerry Maguire where he quits so epically and he like takes the fish along with him? That's kind of how I pictured Jim leaving the Browns facility yesterday. Anyway, Monken returns to Cleveland where he previously served as offensive coordinator back in 2019. So welcome to town. Welcome back to town. Whatever it is. Browns. All right, your Cleveland Cavaliers dominated the Los Angeles Lakers last night, winning 129-99 at Rocket Arena. The game featured an emotional homecoming for LeBron James, who teared up during a tribute video in what many speculate could be his final game in Cleveland. An interesting exchange with the press after the game, Donovan Mitchell was asked how he would characterize LeBron's impact on the city of Cleveland and the Cavs franchise. To which Jalen Tyson interrupted and said, "This is Donovan Mitchell's city now." I don't know why I got to do the voice, but I got that's not even his voice. I just feel like I got to make it more evil. "This is Donovan Mitchell's city now. When we come back here, we're going to make sure everybody roots for Mitchell like they did for him. This is his city." Donovan responded. He said, "As much as I appreciate that, at the end of the day, he laid the foundation." Man, listen. I am known for not being LeBron's greatest fan of all time. But for you to even try to say Donovan Mitchell has anywhere near close to the impact that LeBron James had on both the city of Cleveland as well as the team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, you are absolutely out of your mind. He sounds like a childish baby. Like, what are you talking about? And you're like, and when we come back to the city, so you're already talking about leaving? You're already plotting on leaving us? Like, did you not watch what happened with LeBron the first time when he left? I mean, you already could do better than him just by staying, and you're already talking about leaving. And listen, What championship did you win? Have you even given us a season where we're hopeful for being in one? Anyway, let Donovan speak for himself. When they want to talk to you, Jalen, they will ask for you. In the meantime, Cavs are going to travel to Phoenix to take on the Suns tomorrow night. Tip off for that, 9 p.m. Eastern. That one made me mad. Just stop it. You made me defend LeBron James. Gross. I hate you forever now. Ugh. I don't hate LeBron. Man. All right. Now, I personally love doing things that make people go, oh my God, she's crazy. She's nuts. Why would she do that? But outside on Saturday, buck naked on the upper deck, that might be too crazy for me. I'm talking about the Buck Naked Band at the Upper Deck Bar and Grill. And yes, it really is an outdoor show from their event page. This is what they said. We're trading in boats for side-by-sides and snowmobiles. Ride on the ice, cozy up to a fire, and be ready for some mid-winter fun on the lakefront stage at Upper Deck. That is this Saturday, Upper Deck 357 West 30-Foot Lake Road. And that show is going to be at 6 p.m. If you want to go freeze your booty off, please take pictures and videos because this has the makings of a very wild night. If you still want to hear live singing but be warm, you can head to the Green Dragon Inn on Market Street, downtown Akron for karaoke night tomorrow night at 8. Singing may not be as good as what you're going to hear at the Upper Deck, but you will be warm. And don't forget their awesome non-alcoholic bevy menu for those still participating in Dry January through Saturday, or maybe you just want a fun drinky drink that doesn't have alcohol in it, and they've got you covered for that either way. All right, you guys, if you have a cool event coming up, you want to have it featured on my broadcast, just email me, amanda@330togo.com. Otherwise, make sure you're catching my girl Jess with the 330 to Go morning show. That's Mondays and Wednesdays right here on Akron and Northeast Ohio's hottest and fastest growing network, 330 to Go. I will catch you guys back here on Tuesday, right? Tuesday. See ya.